Hi there, all you real estate agents. I'm Danny Griffin, the founder of the RealtyClassroom.com with this week's real estate agent coaching and training tip. Now, when we actually take a moment to reflect on the biggest obstacles in the pathway of the wannabe successful real estate agent, we find the answers in what the consumer perceives to be our problem. Please first stop and reflect upon that for a moment and ask yourself a simple question. Who are we listening to when diagnosing our challenges? The consumer or the latest business guru? I'm certainly not suggesting that the body of knowledge put forth in the educational arena is not helpful. Rather, simply questioning whether or not we're solving the problems that the consumer wants us to solve. However, before you say that you're already aware of the principle of answering the consumer question of what's in it for me, perhaps you should attempt to solve the most global issue first: our own lack of communication and follow-up. Consistently, the lack of communication is mentioned as a serious problem, not only in the real estate agent business, but in most, if not all, service businesses. Just think about your favorite places to make a purchase. For me, Nordstrom comes to mind. Now, every time I go there, somebody is ready, willing, and able to communicate with me. Not sell me, rather ask me how they may help me. When I'm browsing, they get it. When I'm buying, they close professionally and always walk from the back of the counter and hand me the purchase with a smile and a thank you. Always excellent and consistent communication. That's the major reason I keep going back. So what about us? We have an enormous amount of browsers. Yes, we do. Don't for 1 second think that you can't quickly and magnetically attract plenty of them. In this modern era of technology, whether you take the do-it-yourself or pay-for browsers approach, also known as leads and prospects, you will find them. However, the question remains, will you communicate with them at all? And if yes, will you do it thoroughly and consistently? You see, like Nordstrom, we have shoppers all the time, and yes, like most real estate agents, we too have made the mistake of prejudging them before we ever contacted them at all. You should know what that sounds like. Oh, these leads are no good. We've all fallen into that black hole. However, how do you know that? Did you take every one of them and commit to at least making some form of contact to find out whether or not they would be interested in your services now, later, or never? And once you separate out the nevers, did you offer all of the rest concierge level service before they committed to doing anything with you? If not, why not? You see, at Nordstrom, somebody along the way made that type of a commitment and created an entire culture around it. That's precisely why Nordstrom eventually became a brand known for customer service, also known as communication expertise, not necessarily the clothing they sell. So perhaps it's time for you to make the commitment to the highest level of communication that you may offer before there's a clear purchase signal. Because all consumers start out as browsers who ultimately make a decision on who they'll choose based on how they're treated and followed up with. Hey, I'm Danny Griffin, the founder of the RealtyClassroom.com, reminding you, come on, let's face the problem. It is a lack of consistent follow-up. And let's start to offer that concierge level service before anything happens so that we can earn the right when somebody is really ready to buy or sell a home, so that we can eventually become just like Nordstrom and get known for that high level of customer service. Hey, look, if you like these, please comment here, and I will also respond to any questions that you have. But most importantly, if you know of a fellow real estate agent in need of some help, please pass these along through your social media channels. I would appreciate it. And as always, I appreciate you tuning in here with me. See you next time.